It was the biggest dinosaur that ever lived, so when museum experts tried to reconstruct a life-sized skeleton of the recently discovered Titanosaur, it presented something of a challenge. The American Museum of Natural History in New York needed to use some careful spatial planning when it built a replica of the enormous creature for a new exhibition. At 20 feet, 6 m, tall and 122 feet, 37 m, long, the recently discovered dinosaur's skeleton is so big it does not fit in the museum's warehouse-sized exhibition room. Instead, curators were forced to build the massive dinosaur so that its head pokes out of the door to the huge room. Visitors to the exhibition, which opens in New York today, pass under the creature's massive head, which hangs just 9.5 feet, 2.8 m, above the floor. The Titanosaur, which has yet to be given an official species name, was uncovered by paleontologists in a desert region of Argentine Patagonia in 2014, after a farmer found what he suspected to be fossils. Scientists believe the creatures lived 100 million years ago, and fed exclusively on vegetation. The 122-foot-long dinosaur stands 20 feet tall and likely weighed 70 tons, about the same as 10 African elephants. Its thigh bones alone are each nearly 8 feet long. To build the giant structure, the museum team started with the giant hind legs and pelvis. From there, it was built up over a number of hours, adding sections of the spine, followed by the forelegs, ribs, neck, head, and tail. The museum staff worked with Canadian company, Research Casting International, to produce the skeleton. The giant cast took the Canadian firm more than 6 months to make, based on 84 fossil bones that were excavated from the site in 2014. To build the display, the bones were recreated through plaster casts and 3D printing. According to the Wall Street Journal, the skull was partially designed using a single tooth. The real fossils would have been far too heavy to mount, so the life-size model is made of fiberglass. With its neck elevated, the Titanosaur would have been tall enough to peer into the window of a 5-story building, the museum said. The Titanosaur will be shown to the public in a walking pose, with its neck stretched out toward the museum's 4th-floor elevators.